Hello and welcome to the historically interesting chess game played by Philidor and Captain Smith. As Philidor believed that pawns are the soul of chess, so this game is basically about pawn formation. White opened with the e4, e5, bishop c4, knight f6, and d3 to defend the e4 pawn. So black played c6, g5, pinning the black knight to the queen. And here black can also play d5, but black decided to play a6. So white captured on the f6. Queen captured back on f6 and knight c3. Black played d5, bishop e3, as this is the only safe square for white bishop. a5 was played. Here white can play either a3 or a4, creating some space for the white bishop, not allowing the black to trap the white bishop. Bishop c5 was played with the idea to checkmate white on f2. So here white defended it with a knight f3, d6, queen d2 with their extra defense on f2 pawn. So here black can castle, but he decided not to castle, rather play bishop e6. White accepted the trade, f capture on e6 and white castle. So black played g5, start pushing his pawn to the king side, g3. So black played king e7, preparing other rook on the g file. White played king g2, removing the pin on f2 pawn, and black played d5, opening up the center. But white decided to play f3. Here knight f8 was played, knight f2, knight e2 in order to push the pawn. So black played g6, c3, rook a to g8 and d4, attacking the bishop to b6, and white captured on the e5. Queen captured back on e5 and knight to d4, with the idea on capturing on c6, forking the king and the queen. But black played king d7, protecting the c6 pawn, rook to e1 and h4. If white pushed this pawn, queen can give check on g3, king h1 with a force move, and queen can capture many material on the king side. White will be in much more trouble. So here white decided to play queen f2, defending the g3 pawn, bishop c7, putting more pressure on g3 pawn, knight back to e2, defending the g3 pawn. But here white decided to capture on g3. Queen capture back on g3, and here knight capture back on g3. Black can capture knight with a bishop, but he decided to play knight f4. White played king h1, rook capture on the pawn h3, and here g3 knight is hanging. So white decided to defend knight with rook g1, but black capture on the h2 knight, sacrificing rook for the knight with the tactical idea of getting extra piece. h2 is the force move, king h2 is the force move, and here black played rook h8. White king has no safe square to move. Knight h5 is the forced move to play, and he captured it back with the rook. So king to g3, knight to h3, discover check by the bishop, and attacking the rook on g1. Here white can move his king back to g2, but he decided to play g4, which led checkmate by black on rook h4. So the idea behind this game was the structural importance of pawn in the chess game, as pawn are the soul of the chess, as said by the Philidor.